Hey, what's up, you guys? This is gonna be another zombie gameplay. It's between me and my boyfriend. We made it by surprise, and by miracle, we survived 14 rounds. Um, we did pretty good. I mean, considering the fact that when me and him both played together, we barely make it to round 10. But we made it as far as 14 rounds, and we did pretty good together. We make a good team when we play either multiplayer or zombies. And this is just a recent gameplay that me and him did today together. It was fun. We enjoyed it. And it was just basically to entertain each other and stuff like that, just to have fun, bug out with the gameplay and stuff like that. So I figured that since we made it to round 14, that it was a good gameplay to put up. And just I haven't posted a new video in like a couple of weeks, or since like last month. I can't even remember how long it was, but I'm back, and I want you guys to enjoy this video. So let's get started. Now this gameplay, I mean, as I mentioned before, like, I barely was ever into zombies. I was most likely into multiplayer, and I don't know, I started playing it more often and got a little bit more exciting for me, and it became an addiction. And you know, me and my boyfriend, we was just like, oh, let's do some zombie levels and stuff, see how far we could get. And pretty much this is me right here on the first round. Okay, right there I got stuck. I don't know, I have a habit of moving around a lot in zombies. I gotta say, like, my aim is, it's okay to catch them in the, give them a bullet in the head. Like, lately I've been getting good headshots. I don't know, but for like some reason, zombies became a little bit of an addiction for me since I've started playing it. And me and my boyfriend, like, we've been playing it a lot more often than usual. So, you know, today we just decided to have a little fun and just play some zombies for like an hour or so. And surprisingly, me and him was talking about the gameplay, and as we were playing, we was talking about how far we've gotten into the rounds. Sometimes when we play zombies, like, we barely make it to level to round 10. So we were surprised that we even made it to round 14. I mean, like, we both struggle in zombies. Like, you know, while I board up the windows and stuff like that, or the barriers, I would tell him, watch my back while I board up the windows. And he, I would do the same for him while he's, if he's boarding up windows, I would watch out for zombies while he's doing that. And it's just like a back and forth thing. We help each other out to survive the gameplay. But it's a pretty good level. I mean, I have fun. I like really enjoyed it. I mean, it got kind of, it's just the two of us, so like, we would both panic. Every time a round would start, we'll just have our eyes open and just try to survive the next round. We decided to do a gameplay on this map because basically, the mystery box was close by, and we didn't have to walk very far to, change our weapons up and stuff like that. I must say, like, the beginning to the middle of it, like, it got kind of hectic. The zombies were moving a lot more faster towards us. I mean, like, it's kind of crazy because being that there was only two of us, we had to, like, try to survive the rounds and be able to change our weapons without getting attacked from behind. So right here I'm like, oh, do you want to open the door? like to get out, or do you want to stay in? And as I'm killing the zombie here, he's like, oh, well, I opened the door already, so let's go outside and stuff like that. So we both step outside and we just, you know, ran into a little bit of zombies, not as much as usual. Right here I got stuck because I had no bullets, and I was trying to find a way to get to the mystery box without him being behind me. So I knifed him. I don't know, for some reason in zombies, like, it's hard for me to knife them. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or whatever. But, I mean, like, I try not to use all my bullets, but if that's the only thing that I have, and, you know, and knifing them doesn't really work for me, so I use my bullets, but I try not to use them as much. Okay, so, pretty much, right here I'm able to switch up my weapon, give something more powerful, and, I don't know. I meant to get something better than a shotgun, but the shotgun pretty, it helps me out a little bit. It got some gun power to it, so pretty much it helped out. Like right there, I got rid of some zombies, and then a crazy one came. But I mean, like in general, like the gameplay was pretty fun and exciting, and with a little bit of a scariness, and you know, like, oh my God, are we gonna get killed or stuff like that. Right here, my boyfriend was like, he got excited that he got the ray gun because he's barely able to get it whenever we play zombies. I was kind of excited for him and everything, so pretty much he got like 100 and something kills with the ray gun. I forgot how much I had. I think like I had 100 and something too. I'm not pretty sure what the score was for me, but we both did pretty good. We're, you know, whenever we play, we are good. You know, we work as a couple and stuff like that. And pretty much I was also stuck here with a pistol, so I went back to the mystery box and decided to get a machine gun. Now the machine gun, I'm gonna explain something about the machine gun. The power that it has, I mean, like, it worked perfectly on the zombies. I got a couple of kills with it. I would say more than a couple of kills. But the power that it has, I mean, like, it does damage. It really does damage. And I've used the machine gun a couple of times in zombie levels. And it works pretty good for me. You know, like, I like weapons that have a lot more gun power to it. And pretty much it worked out for me in this gameplay. So, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Now, I want to talk about a subject while I'm showing you guys the gameplay in the background. A couple of nights ago, me and my boyfriend, we was playing multiplayer. And, I mean, like, this subject really gets my attention because the team that me and my boyfriend was playing, it didn't go very good. Let me just put it there. It didn't go very good. Like, our team lost to the other team. And, like, what I don't understand is, like, if we're on the same team, I would have thought that the people would have been more comprehensive than anything else. But that wasn't the case when we was playing multiplayer. Now, there was this one kid. I mean, I don't know whether to call him a kid, a teenager, or whatever. But honestly speaking, this kid was so much of a racist that it got to a level where I just lost my patience, and I literally came on my face and, like, I had to put him in his place. Okay, now I don't know if you guys know, like, my ethnic background and stuff like that. Well, I was talking in Spanish while I had my headset on and everything. I was talking in Spanish to my boyfriend, and I don't know, this kid or this teenager, he came out of his face and he called me a Mexican, because I speak both Spanish and English, and I know both languages. And how you say, so I was talking in Spanish, conversating with my boyfriend or whatever, and this kid just comes out and he goes, oh, I don't like Mexicans, or you're Mexican or something like that. And then when I had blew it up and I told him that I was literally American and I know English, then he assumed that I was black. Now it drove me to really come out my face. Like, I wasn't even trying to disrespect nobody up on there, but the fact that, you know, he brought up the ethnic backgrounds, I mean, he obviously had no idea which was which, because first he thought I was Mexican, then he thought I was black when I started talking in English. Now, I've seen a lot of videos where it comes down to somebody on the opposite team or even on your team that somebody has to be racist up in there. And like, I find that very, excuse my language, but I find it very messed up that there's people like that up on the PS3 and they just come out and violate without them even knowing you. Like, this kid had no idea who I was. He didn't know me. I didn't know him. He just joined. He was just, you know, by coincidence, he was on my team. And I'm like, you know, that's disturbing, you know, because I'm not going to commentate or even come out my face about the fact that, you know, I wouldn't say to him, oh, well, you're white or anything like that, but he came out straight out of his face, like on some stupid stuff, some stupidity. Now, like, you know, for you to come out your face and disrespect somebody you don't know, I mean, this is why I say people need to keep their comments to themselves if they have nothing respectful to say. And it was very, I mean, like, it caught my attention, and I wanted to literally rip faces, because I'm not racist against no nationality, no kind of race at all. I played the game for fun, and I was hoping that, you know, it was gonna go smoothly, you know. But this is what I mean, that, you know, I get put into lobbies that I don't want to be put into. You know, so I try to ignore the kid, and I try to ignore what he was saying, you know, but when it comes to stupidity like that, you really try to ignore it, but in reality, you can't. So, I mean, like, I don't understand. They should, like, ban people like that, because it causes drama up in the lobbies. I mean, some people find it funny and some people take it seriously. I didn't find nothing funny about it, because it's just an issue that is still, you know, it still hangs in the air to this day. And, like, I don't know, like, that was back in the days. Like, that racist shit needs to be cut out. Excuse my language once again, but it needs to be deaded, because that is not cool. To have people on the PS3 and disrespect and violate other people like that, that is not cool at all. You know, like, this is a subject that I really didn't want to talk about, but I'm going to bring it to other people's attention, because I'm pretty sure people have been through it. You know, like, you know, you join a lobby and you get put with assholes. I'm sorry to say, but I keep it real, and I say what's on my mind, and I'm not going to hold or bite my tongue for nobody. I'm just going to put it out into thin air that it's just not cool at all, you know? I just don't get it, you know, like, what's the purpose? Okay, so the team lost, and big wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. Deal with it. The team lost, and what, you're not always going to be put with the perfect people, the perfect team. I mean, this is the PS3, you know what I'm saying? This is a game. Like, I mean, like, there's no purpose for that. The team lost, face it. I had to face it, my boyfriend had to face it, and it's nothing to me, you know? But he took it to the anal when the team lost. That's when he started coming out his face and talking all the crap he was talking. I should have took his name down, like his PSN name, and just blew him out. blew him up in my video. I mean, like, that's just messed up. I mean, I hate people like that. You know, like, that shit is disturbing. You know, but I have to speak my mind, and I'm gonna bring it to other people's attention. It's something that you don't do. You know, like, that's another reason why I say, you know, to keep it to yourself. Like, if you got nothing respectful to say, or if you're gonna come out, you know, violating somebody's nationality or whatever, keep it to yourself, because in all honesty, there's no point for it. Sorry about that. But I mean, you know, I was looking to have a cool and calm game, just have fun and bug out. And then I joined this lobby. I mean, well, I didn't join, but I got put into this lobby where I'm fucking, I mean, like, literally, this is, you know, I try to avoid getting into lobbies like this, but it just doesn't happen for me, you know? It just doesn't work out for me. I don't know what it is. I always get with the wrong lobbies, or just plain simple, the wrong people. Then again, you can't avoid what lobby you get into, you know? It's what the host puts you with. So, pretty much. But alright, here, moving on, over here I got stuck with a whole bunch of zombies. And I think my boyfriend went down. So I was the only one. Oh, no, okay, he didn't go down yet. Okay. Right here, like, we got stuck. I mean, I was throwing grenades and, you know, trying to avoid them from getting too close to me. I mean, but all in general, it was a good gameplay, you know, like, we had fun. That was the main thing. We had fun doing it and stuff like that. I mean, like, I know the conversation, you know, the point that I wanted to bring across about racism and shit on the PS3. Like, I didn't want it to be a negative commentary, but, you know, it's just something that I felt I needed to talk about with you guys, because I'm pretty sure y'all ran into situations like that, or basically ran into people on the PS3 in a certain lobby where you had to deal with these kind of people. You know, like I said, I'm real. You know, I keep it honest with you guys, and I try to keep my commentaries as real and entertaining as possible. So I'm very sorry that the commentary, you know, wasn't all that good, but like I said, I felt that I should bring it to you guys' attention. Okay, so right here, we had a crawler at this point, and I told him to, like, you know, keep the crawler out there while I board up all the windows on the inside. So at this point, that's what I'm doing, just boarding up all the windows. So before we start the next round, I want to get all the windows boarded up. So that's what I was doing here. And I'm using the MTAR, which, I mean, the MTAR is a pretty good weapon. It got some gunpowder to it. And I used it, I've gotten it a couple of times from the mystery box. And so I'm just looking around, making sure everything's good. And at this point, he was messing with the crawler, just like basically trolling it or whatever. And yeah, we just had a good time playing it. At this point, I'm sending him, like, we're both deciding if we should kill the crawler or we should just keep him alive and stuff like that. So at a certain point around this area here is where we you know, he tells me, oh, if you want to kill the crawler, so we can start the next round or whatever. And we're just enjoying the fact that there's not 1,000 zombies after us, so we're just running around the map and everything. Right here, I board up another barrier, and yeah, pretty much it was a good gameplay. Yeah. He was like, at that point, he was like, if you want to kill the crawler, kill it and stuff like that. So I just, you know, killed it so we can start with the next round. It was a pretty long gameplay. I mean, 14 rounds was the longest we ever made it in basically in zombie mode. I was actually telling him earlier, while before the round ended, that that I was gonna post this, record this gameplay and post it up on YouTube and stuff. I wanted to bring something freshing to my channel since it's been a while, and can't even remember the last time I posted a video. But here I got the Executioner. I've used it a couple of times also in zombies. It's a powerful weapon. The only problem is the reloading part. That's another thing. And I got stuck with some zombies around me. And I'm telling him, oh, don't make sure we don't, you don't die, because we wanted to keep the round going. And we was doing so good at this point that, we're like, oh, let's try to stay alive, the both of us, and survive the next round. But I gotta say, like, the Execution is a good pistol. And as you see, is taking care of the job right here with the zombies and everything. Right here, my boyfriend goes down, and I'm like, oh, you went down, and you left me with the zombies. Right here, I'm trying to survive. Then we got more crawlers. It got pretty hectic at this point. And once again, I got surrounded with zombies. So I try to bring down the last zombie to revive him. Then again, that horrific sound from them is like, it makes you want to run. So, I mean, yeah. I stick with the Executioner for a while. I think pretty much up until the next round. And yeah, I mean, wow. I mean, I was surprised because normally when me and him play, we barely make it to round 14 and stuff. So the beginning of this round, we get a little bit of zombies. We don't start off. It doesn't start off with a lot of zombies here. I mean, I don't like pistols that much. I mean, I prefer something like a submachine gun or sometimes a shotgun, depending. But when it comes to zombies, like, you really wanna have a powerful weapon, But right here, I was gonna revive him, but if I was to revive him, I would have went down myself. So I'm just running around trying to survive and making sure I get rid of the zombies and stuff like that. So right here, I try to revive him right before that zombie attacks me. He made it up just in time. And yeah, that looked like a kind of a crazy one right there. But oh my god, like right here, like the zombies, they just kept coming. Like, I mean, they were pretty fast. When the round first starts, you get the slow ones, and then towards the middle, you get the heavy ones, which are the fast runners and the ones that start running after you and stuff. So I'm struggling trying to reload the weapon, and I had to run at the same time while I was reloading. I mean, damn, like, I got stuck right here. I didn't know what to do. I was telling him, try to survive. If you got grenades, throw them. I mean, the grenades do help a little bit. And they're kind of a backup point, so that does the job. Okay, I think we had a crawler at this point. Yeah, we did have did we have a crawler? Yeah, we had a crawler over at this level right here. So I switched to that weapon. Forgot what it was. I was like, let me board up this window. I mean, eventually they were going to tear it down, but, like, I always wanted to, I figured let's board up the windows before it gets any more hectic. Wow, this is a really long video. Crazy. But I wanted to post this up because, I mean, it's been a while that I haven't posted any zombie videos. The last video that I posted was a gameplay and multiplayer. and I wanted to post up a new zombie gameplay. You know, something refreshing. I wanted to show you guys that I, you know, made it this far into zombie mode. Me and my boyfriend, we always played. I mean, ever since I got my PS3, you know, me and him, we play the same games practically. We also, we play other games, but mainly we play mostly Black Ops 1 and 2. So we always play together, like whether it's multiplayer, zombies, or whatever the case may be, we're always doing it together as a couple and stuff like that. And you know, we talk during the gameplay, we bug out, we we get scared and start cracking jokes or whatever, just to keep the game entertaining and fun and stuff like that. So we did pretty good. I mean, I'm surprised, but hey, like I said, I don't play to be competitive. I don't, I do it for my own entertainment, to be, have fun and just enjoy it. I've seen a lot of gameplays where people are freaking so competitive that, they stress themselves to get more, to get a good score streak, or to even have the team win or whatever. But I'm sorry, like that can't be me right there. Because if that's the case, I'm gonna be stressed every day, So I choose to play. I choose to buy the game to play it, and just to have to have it, to play it, to enjoy it, and just to have fun with it, really. But yeah, at this point, this is another crawler we have right here, and we're just like fucking around with it. Excuse my language. We're fucking around with it. And then he's like, oh, well, if you want to shoot it, shoot it. So I shoot it. And, yeah, I think we about to start the, I don't even know what level this is at this point. But I think this was the last round that we completed. And stuff like that. So, yeah. God. Them yellow eyes, or blue eyes, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Okay, now I want to talk about, before this video ends, I want to talk about, for PS3 users, the Mob of the Dead map pack alongside with the multiplayer maps. I'm so excited for them to come. I mean, for it to come out for PS3. I'm just like, I want to try Mob of the Dead so bad. It's like, now that I got into zombies, it's becoming more of an anxious, situation where I'm dying to play it and try it out and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's like 3 more days for PS3 users to get it. For the map pack, the new DLC or whatever. So anxious, excited.